Good morning. I'm Jim Jordan, the Barton County Treasurer. This morning I'd like to talk a little bit about how tax statements are generated and mailed out. First, we begin with the states. It starts with the entity sending in the values to our county clerk. Once the county clerk gets those, once the values are sent in from the entities, when we get the values from the entity, this is where the problem begins. If we don't get all the values from our entities by November 1st, then we have to wait until we get that. By waiting, it sends the tax statements getting generated and sent out later and later into the month, which is a problem that's happened this year, is we were waiting on entities to send in their values so that our clerk can put the values into the system, into the software, so that we can generate the tax abstracts and the mills. Once we get the values, she puts all the numbers in our software program, creating the totals for each entity that we can generate our tax statements. Now that the tax year is, once all the entities have been put in and she generates a tax abstract, we can then roll the tax year. For everybody's information, the Treasurer's Office is always working 1 year behind on the tax year. So if it's 2023, the Treasurer's Office is working in 2022. Once we get the tax year rolled, we then can get the tax abstract that she sends over that values us. Which she sends over the tax abstract that is certified. We can now generate our tax statements, which are here, and check them with the mill levy that she has generated with everything else. On the tax statements, once you get them, I'm a little ahead of myself, but you'll notice the mill levies. You'll have the prior year and the current year. This is what's generated from all the values from all the entities on the mill levy sheet. Once we get all of those, we send our stuff off to our printer, stuffer, folder, mailer, and that is done in Arizona. In-house, we print gas, personal property, state assessed, and trucks, and send them out in-house. We don't do the oil and the real estate due to the amount and volume of those. Before we send all those out though, we check the values that's on the bottom of the tax statement with our mill levy sheet to make sure they're correct, so that we don't have to send them out and then return them and resend them. That is how the tax statements are brought to our attention and mailed out. So it's not the treasurer being late on getting them out, it's waiting on other entities to get the values sent into our clerk to put the information into the system so we can generate them. I hope you have a great day.